This drama between Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo continues as rumors went around this week that made people think that Olivia really didn't like Taylor. The rumors have been debunked, but we're gonna get into what exactly happened here and why people were so willing to believe that this was something real between them, just given the history between the two girls. Listen, I love these girls, so I never want to believe that there's beef between them, but it's hard to look at the evidence and feel like there isn't some sort of drama because it definitely doesn't feel like the same as the beginning of them starting to interact with each other. As a fan of both of them, that kind of sucks, but we're going to get into what's gone down between these two that has people feeling like they aren't on the best terms, or at least the same terms as before, and how it led to current drama and rumors. So when Olivia Rodrigo first hit the scene in early 2021 with driver's license, she made it very clear that Taylor Swift was her biggest inspiration. She did covers and she fangirled over Taylor, commenting on her posts. And she posted at the time this Instagram picture next to Evermore on the charts with driver's license, and she said, "Next to Taylor on the US iTunes chart, I'm in a puddle of tears." Like, she was just so excited to be next to one of her idols on iTunes. Now, in March that same year, Olivia said in an interview that Taylor sent her a ring, like the one that she wore in red, saying that she is absolutely the kindest individual in the whole world. In April of that year, she told Rolling Stone that the bridge of Taylor's Cruel Summer inspired the bridge of her song Deja Vu. Later that month, Olivia and Conan Gray promoted Taylor's upcoming Fearless Taylor's version. They made this whole video promoting it, and Conan tweeted, "You okay? No. Fearless Taylor's version comes out tonight. Here's a sneak peek of one of our favorites." And they're just dancing to the song. The next month, Olivia and Taylor met for the first time, and they took these pictures together, and fans just went crazy as they obviously seemed to love one another, and fans just loved them together. Then, fans became aware that Taylor had credits in Olivia's album, as Billboard reported that Olivia's Sour Tracks, One Step Forward, Three Steps Back, interpolates Taylor's song New Year's Day, and that Taylor and Jack Antonoff have writing credits. And at the time, this was not a big deal. This was seen as like, oh my gosh, Taylor has credits on Olivia's album, like, click to see why. It wasn't a negative, okay? But things don't seem to be an issue until Taylor, Jack Antonoff, and St. Vincent are given co-writer credits on the song Deja Vu, the song that Olivia told Rolling Stone in April that inspired the bridge for Deja Vu. So with them fans were obviously listening to Cruel Summer, they were listening to Deja Vu, and they were like, I don't know if I really hear like them being similar, but Taylor, Jack, and St. Vincent were getting the credits. It kind of left fans speculating that maybe Taylor or her team was playing hardball behind the scenes because things were just never the same. After this whole thing went down, Olivia was asked in several interviews about having to add these credits to her album, and Teen Vogue published, "The discourse is on her mind in the days after our interview when we talk again on the phone, so she can explain more about her feelings on how people talk about her music. I was thinking a lot about some of the interpolation questions you asked me, and I feel like I didn't answer them as truthfully as I could have," she says. Interpolation, when you record part of a song created by someone else and use it in a new way, is different from sampling someone else's work in its original form. They're really common in music, Olivia says, and she tries not to get caught up in what people say. I think it's disappointing to see people take things out of context and discredit any young woman's work, she adds on the call. But at the end of the day, I'm just really proud and happy to say that my job is being a songwriter. All music is inspired by each other. Obviously, I write all of my lyrics from my heart and my life first. I came up with the lyrics and the melody for Good For You one morning in the shower. And in Time, they wrote, she's also found herself in the center of an industry debate that's growing louder. As music copyright claims have skyrocketed, artists and labels have sought to avoid bad publicity and costly lawsuits. Rodrigo, who took inspiration from Swift for a Sour track and credited her when it was released, faced internet accusations that there were similarities between more of her songs and others. She later added credits on 2 additional tracks. For her, it was a lesson in business, but also something deeper. It was really frustrating to see people discredit and deny my creativity, she says. Nigro is more coy. It seems like people get funny about things when songs become really popular. which that was Dan, her producer, that said that part. So of course people were then like, okay, once the songs got popular, is that when Taylor was like, I want some credit on there because this is sounding a little familiar. This is sounding similar to my songs. And then also some of these quotes from Olivia might not even be about Taylor at all, but also be about the public, because at the time people were like, you know, why is she trying to copy this person and that person? You know, why can't she be original? And so I feel like some of what she is saying also applies to that and doesn't have to specifically be about Taylor. But a lot of these quotes, and me bringing them up, are to show you things that people have kind of been like, you know, I think she's talking about Taylor, and then kind of built the story about them having drama. Since, like I said, the two were never the same after Olivia had to add these credits. And same with her best friend Conan Gray, he did not acknowledge Taylor Swift after this. Though Taylor has been seen cheering and singing along to Olivia's songs at award shows, which gave fans a little hope as well, but not totally. Now, this week, because of all of this rumor drama, fans were quick to believe a story told by an employee at the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville, the very cafe that Taylor Swift was discovered at. There was a video posted to X where this employee at the Bluebird Cafe said that Olivia and her team asked them to remove any signs of Taylor Swift before she performed there.
Whereas the Ryman is like the church of country music.
And you saw Olivia Rodrigo, did you not?
Olivia did
She was
come
right
here.
there. She was right there.
In 2023, right before Guts, she came here and played Making the Bed, Vampire, Lacey.
And what happened before she started playing? What did you guys do? What was the amendment that you made?
We vowed to remove any visible signs of Taylor Swift.
In the Bluebird Cafe. It's that serious. It's that
We
serious.
respect the girlies.
We respect everyone in their need to have a crown.
Hearing this obviously caused a whole storm to happen online, but the Bluebird Cafe general manager shut down claims that Olivia and her team requested the removal of Taylor Swift's photos during her performance, saying they have to remove all images under copyright if someone is filming.
Good morning, friends. This is Erica Wallum-Nichols. I'm the general manager and COO of Nashville's Bluebird Cafe. And I was reaching out today to bring some truth to some questions and discussion that have been put out on the internet. So, we did have a filming with Olivia Rodrigo here. Olivia's people did not ask us to remove an image of Taylor Swift. Nobody did. We removed an image of Taylor Swift that was in a position where the filming was taking place. When we have filmings, we are required legally to remove images that are under copyright. We don't own those images, so we cannot give permission for those images to be used in any kind of broadcast. That's the sole reason that that photograph was removed from the place it stood.
She even later called out the employee who spoke about all of this.
Our employee who spoke out of turn about this did not understand why that image was removed. He spoke carelessly and haphazardly about it, maybe trying to be funny, I don't know. But irregardless, that image was removed for legal reasons. All of the images of Taylor in the room remain, except that one was removed for the broadcast. Her headshot is there, her chair still stands strong. Other images in the room also had to be removed, so please understand, this was not anything between two artists. We support all songwriters, all artists, and give them equal share. Taylor is a super friend of the Bluebird, and we have her in the highest esteem. We were honored to have Olivia here, and please know, they both live extremely high in our regard. So I just wanted to clear that up. Please do not get upset with any of this. It was a mistake on the part of the employee, and I'm here to clear that up with you so you know that this was something that we were just required to do for legal reasons.
People were losing it over the employee getting called out and wondered if he still had a job after causing all this drama. But now it's been settled that Olivia and her team didn't ask to remove Taylor from the room when she performed. I also feel like since they never confirmed any drama between them, she and her team wouldn't want to make it obvious with such a request, because then for sure people would know that they don't like each other. But that's what happened this week with the rumor and why people easily believed it given their history. But let me know what you guys think about what's gone down between them, and if you think all might be well or what, let me know in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.